Speedway Anywhere
on Blog Talk Radio /
Speedway Anywhere with your crew chief, Q.
Anywhere on Blog Talk Radio,
your source for stock car, any car, or any car,
no matter how many wheels.
Hey, race fans, come on in. Speedway Anywhere time, where checkered past is a good thing. I'm your host, Quentin. Let me skip to the notes. And yes, Speedway Anywhere at youtube.com/Speedway Anywhere, blogtalkradio.com/Speedway Anywhere. I'm your host, and first and foremost, I hope all my friends in the Mid-South are doing okay. Huge tornadoes. I got a lot of podcaster buddies down there, and so far everyone's checked in and life is good, but it's not for a lot of people, so hearts out to you. So how's everybody feeling about 2023 so far? I know I've been off the air quite a while because of few hospital stays and whatnot, but either way, I've been paying attention, and I'm on the fence, on the wall, or right in the middle of the lane. We've had everything in the years barely begun. Tons of penalties, some well-deserved, and some head scratcher. Kind of hard to do a head scratcher when you got the cowboy hat on, but yeah, former champion Chase Elliott on the sidelines already, along with Kurt Busch from last year in hurry up and wait mode to get cleared to make a few farewell starts. I mean, what do you do with that? He was already planning on, hey, I got somebody chiming in already. But Kurt Busch was already looking to hang up the helmet, but not this way. So hopefully they got that figured out on the new car. So far so good on that, I think. But yeah, Kurt Busch waiting to get cleared to make a few farewell starts before he officially retires. Started the year to mixed reviews of the exhibition race, also known as the Clash. A lot of people didn't like the whole circus that it is. The concerts, the whatever. I loved it. To each their own, but I loved it. California now is come and gone. It's made its last official race as a 2-mile I said that wrong. 2 Mile. And the story was supposed to start back in 2020, but then the pandemic thing came about. What do you do with that? The original plan was they're going to make a high bank paved oval out of it, and which the West Coast needs. Even though they got some pretty cool tracks, they're not facilitated like they are at California with the giant Cup Series garages and, you know, that whole thing. So the news keeps on rolling, and it keeps hitting the editing room floor, because what I was originally going to report, I can no longer report because the news is the news. So at the time of this video, we just finished up on COTA, Circuit of the Americas. Probably my favorite road course track out there as far as the U.S. There's some cool ones overseas, but I don't know. COTA was so purpose-built, and I even had a guest on my Blog Talk radio show, Jim Durhog, who said that stock cars wouldn't work there. And Jim's, I'm losing the word, but Jim is definitely he's an authority on sports car racing, and everything he said about that turn one, the triangle, has become true. It's no good for restarts, but it came and went, and it's our most recent race as of the at the time of this video. I gotta adjust my screen, but Bubba Wallace seems to be the topic this week, and the penalties being handed down to the entire Hendrick teams, all four, and they're all coming down as I record the show. So I'm gonna stick with the Bubba Wallace story and the self-deprecation. I got my own feelings about this, and I'm gonna stick to the script that Bubba said I should be replaced. Now, for some reason, his remark is getting a ton of attention, but the truth is, drivers have been hard on themselves since the dawn of racing. The one that sticks out most to me is the term, "I ran out of talent." It's a popular one. I've been hearing it ever since the 1970s when little Quentin became a race fan. I don't know if I was 4 or 5.
You've got mail.
It was, hey, I got mail. It was often said when a driver would wipe out his or her own self and spend or collect others, or, you know, they'd say, "I ran out of talent." One that always sticks out to me again is when Jeff Burton got into Jeff Gordon. This was hilarious. under caution, and Gordon went after him in a rage, jumped out of the car. Jeff Burton jumped out of the car, and Gordon started throwing fists, and it made for great TV. It kind of looked like a flyweight division of pro boxing, because you got to look at Jeff Gordon and Jeff Burton. They're shorter than me. I think they're probably about 5.5 feet tall, and they were both wearing helmets. But yeah, Burton didn't fight back, and if I remember correctly, they're fully still in the suits, still in the helmets, and wasn't no one gonna hurt no one. I don't even know if they were wearing the gloves. But Burton knew he screwed up, and back to the ran out of talent thing. And this was under caution. So Burton's car broke loose, and Gordon just happened to be there, and wrong place, wrong time, that kind of thing. But yes, Burton had to suck it up, knowing that he was in the wrong. It's actually been fun over the years, because when those two happen to be in the booth together, or out on pit road together doing the media thing, the subject comes up, and it's fun. But yes, once again, ran out of talent. And Jeff Burton, he shakes his head and was like, I didn't belong in the car. Just like Bubba Wallace is saying this. So my point is this: Bubba is subject to getting so much attention for saying I should be replaced. It's only natural to be hard on yourself. But Wallace, the story is under a microscope this week. Hell, I even get down on myself and want to quit the Speedway Anywhere thing, and so I don't have to stress over my number of views, my number of subscribers, my you want to call it ratings? I don't know. But once in a while I look at old shows and think, how could I have said that? How could I have done better? Or wish I would have said something different, or not at all. It's human nature. But hey, nothing fixes it like another visit to Victory Lane. That doesn't apply to me, but it applies to them. So, the Jeffs both went on to take the checkers again, and I'm sure Bubba will again. Bubba will too. As far as the Hendrick penalties, what time is it right now? I'm waiting to hear and see it. This is going to be interesting. So, either way, I hope everyone is living, liking, loving the 2023 season so far. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do. Hit the like button too. The more you do, the more content I feel inspired to provide. So this is the Speedway Anywhere channel on YouTube.com, as well as still existing on the Blog Talk Radio side. Thanks for tuning in, and I can't wait to see what's next for the insanity that we call auto racing.
Speedway Anywhere.
On Blog Talk Radio.
Your source for stock car, any car, or any car.
No matter how many wheels.